Hello friends, welcome to ANI Pluto. Let's start the video. It is a civilized society built by animals. Here eating meat is not allowed. Every carnivore must suppress its nature and be friendly with herbivores. This animal world seems harmonious, but is actually dark and dangerous. The male protagonist of the story is a large gray wolf. He is introverted and shy, and when he sees the senior little rabbit, he will not be able to control his bestiality. But he never expects that the little rabbit would take the initiative to throw her arms around him. I guess the male protagonist's campus life will be extremely exciting. The story begins with an alpaca named Tam brutally murdered by a classmate. This horrific event shocks the entire campus, and the fragile relationship between carnivores and herbivores is brought to a freezing point. Else-like Tim is a member of the drama club. After Tim died, she is terrified that she would be the next victim during a club event. Else notices a large gray wolf staring at her. This exacerbates her fears, and she does not even dare to go back to the dormitory alone. After the event, the male protagonist Lego. She is the large gray wolf who secretly pays attention to Wells, but he just wants to fulfill Tim's last wish without any malicious intent. Him liked Else very much, but he never found the right opportunity to confess his feelings to her. Legosher, Tim's friend, offers to send Else a confession letter on behalf of Tam. House doesn't expect Legosher to have such a gentle side and thanks him. After fulfilling Tim's last wish, she presents a bunch of flowers to the place where Tim was killed. The popular senior Lewis also comes to pay tribute to Tim. Lewis is the president of the drama club and the successor to his family business, and has a high status in the school affected by the terrorist incidents. The school bans the drama club from rehearsing at night. Lewis doesn't want to delay rehearsals and decides to let the tall Legoshi guard in front of the auditorium. Now that we've talked about Legoshi's story, let's see what happens to the heroine Haru. Haru is a harmless Dutch mini rabbit with a very cute appearance. Even among herbivores, Haru is the weakest, since someone spreads rumors in the school that Haru is a bad girl who meddles in others' relationships. No girl wants to be friends with her, and she is excluded even from eating in the cafeteria. The one behind all this is a Harlequin rabbit because her boyfriend has a crush on Haru. She feels insulted. Haru often has intimate interactions with males, which in Harlequin rabbit's opinion is very bad behavior. Unexpectedly, Haru not only refuses to give in, but also says that her boyfriend cannot stand the temptation. The Harlequin rabbit is enraged by Haru and vows to expose her ugly side. As night falls, Legoshi arrives at the door of the auditorium. He is afraid of being discovered by the guards and feels very uneasy. Just then Legoshi smells a herbivore. This sweet scent lures bestiality. Legoshi tracks the herbivore's breath and finds Haru. Legoshi has been suppressing his instincts, and although he doesn't want to do anything to Haru, the demon inside him always tempts him. Just as Legoshi is preparing to attack Haru, an accident occurs in the auditorium. Haru seizes the opportunity and escapes. Instead of chasing Haru, Legosher rushes into the auditorium and finds the injured Lewis. Lewis accidentally falls in order to save someone. He says he has no problem and lets Legoshi help him leave. From that day on, Legosher has fallen into self-doubt because of his guilt for Haru. At this time, the fox and the hyena fight in the canteen, watching them tear each other apart. Legoshi thinks of himself yesterday. On impulse, he stops them with a shout. The fox is enraged by Legoshi and asks if he wants to fight as well. Legoshi doesn't want to get involved. He knows that the fox is no match for him and is thinking about how to lose to him. Naturally, the argument in the cafeteria catches Louis' attention, and he immediately intervenes to stop them. The fox feels that Lewis is very hypocritical, and the reason why he behaves so righteously is to accumulate prestige and become the next B-Stars. B-Stars is the leader of the whole school and has a very different status. Lewis advises the fox to recognize his ugliness and not to humiliate himself in the cafeteria because Lewis has too many supporters. The fox leaves unwillingly. Lewis sees that Legoshi has been suppressing himself and even wants to deliberately lose to the fox. He feels that Legoshi's image and personality are very incompatible. Lewis is proud and has extremely high demands on himself. Even if he is physically injured, he insists on performing on stage. Lewis is an herbivore, but he wants to play a powerful carnivore, which is the belief he wants to convey in his performance. In the dressing room, Legoshi looks at Tim's costume and suddenly understands Louis' idea. In order to maintain the balance between carnivores and herbivores, Lewis is saddled with a lot of pressure. At this time, Legoshi receives a task to go to the gardening club to get flowers, but he never expects to meet Haru here. She tries to make an excuse to leave, but his companion, the anteater, slips away first. Legoshi is forced to stay and spend some time alone with Haru. He wants to apologize to Haru for attacking her, but can't find a chance to speak for some reason. Legoshire has a crush on Haru. As long as he can look at her, he feels very satisfied. Unexpectedly, Haru misunderstands that Legoshi wants to have intimate interaction with her and offers to throw herself at him. This frightens Legoshi quite a bit. He drapes Haru over a blanket and quickly flees the gardening club. The Anteater hears about Haru's rumors and is worried that Legoshi will be tempted. Legoshire, however, thinks Haru is a good girl and refuses to believe rumors. Let's take a look at Louis' story, because Louis has been working hard to rehearse. His injuries are getting worse and worse. He doesn't want to succumb to physical weakness, but to make himself stronger. At this time, Legoshi comes to ask Louis about the props. Louis sees the powerful Legoshi and feels very inferior. He angrily asks Legoshi why he is living so weakly. Legoshi feels that being powerful doesn't make sense to him and that carnivores shouldn't show their fangs to herbivores. At the same time, Louis also reminds Legoshire that he is a powerful male wolf and should recognize himself. Although his encounter with Haru is not good, he knows he wants to see her again. On the day of the performance, Louis is injured, but still wins the applause of the audience for his excellent performance. However, after the performance, Louis' legs are completely dead and he faints on the stage. Since the performance has come to an end, the audience does not notice Louis' abnormality. After treatment, Louis gradually regains consciousness. However, he is too injured to participate in the next performance. Louis is proud by nature and cannot accept the sympathetic gazes of others. Eventually, Louis forces himself to remain calm and hands over the role to Bill. Since Legoshi is very close in size to Bill, he replaces Bill's previous role. They are all powerful carnivores and put on wonderful performances in the fight scenes. Before the show begins, Legoshi smells a peculiar smell on Bill. He recognizes it as rabbit blood and punches Bill hard. Animal blood is equivalent to stimulants for carnivores, and Bill wants to use the effects of stimulants to better play the role. Unable to change Bill's decision, Legoshire vows to beat Bill on stage to avoid an accident. Unfortunately, there is a certain power gap between wolves and tigers. Legoshi is defeated by Bill and is violently knocked to the ground. Just as the scene is about to spiral out of control, Louis comes to the rescue of Legoshire. Bill's mad appearance prevents him from continuing to portray positive characters. When Louis finds out, he makes changes to the plot. He beats Bill off to make the story look more natural. After the show, Legoshire and Bill voluntarily admit their mistake. Unexpectedly, Louis picks up Bill's bottle and exposes his unauthorized use of animal blood. Louis, believing that their actions have tarnished the stage, orders them to suspend the activities of the club in his capacity as president, but due to the reporter's intervention, Louis changes his mind. In keeping with the drama club's honor, Louis claims that their performances were planned long ago. This performance is to show everyone that although they are in a complex world, everyone is suppressing themselves, but as long as they have faith, they can usher in the light. Louis maintains his perfect persona, but only he knows that it is against his values. As in the past, Louis would come to Haru when he was in a bad mood. Haru has had intimate relationships with many males, and Louis is one of them. After school, Haru is abused again by the Harlequin Rabbit. Harlequin Rabbit thinks Haru is getting in the way of her relationship with her boyfriend and scolds her just as Haru fights against them. Legoshi sees the scene. The herbivores, fearful of the mighty Legoshi, hurry away. Haru doesn't expect Legoshire to help him and decides to invite him for a meal. Legoshi has no relationship experience and tries to get close to Haru, but doesn't know how to get along with her. Haru instinctively fears large gray wolf and just wants to get distant from him. While dropping Haru back to her dormitory, Legoshi offers to buckle her shoes. The distance between them is brought closer, and Legoshi sees Haru's face for the first time. He is sure he likes Haru very much, and as long as he could look at her, he would be willing to get his tail dirty. In the new episode, Legoshi rescues a she-wolf named Juno. Juno is a freshman in high school who recently joins the drama club. She has long heard that there is a docile senior large gray wolf. After meeting Legoshire, Juno's affection for him grows. Because Legoshi is going to participate in club activities, he soon separates from Juno. According to the request of the club, Legoshire will go to the city hall with his companions today to discuss cultural festivals. Louis also tells them not to go to the black market. On the way back, they accidentally break into the black market. The old sheep tells Legoshire that he could pay to eat his fingers. Bill is so excited that he offers to raise money to buy fingers. Legoshire is resistant to this, but his companions agree that this is normal, since the existence of the black market allows adult carnivores to remain peaceful. Legoshi doesn't expect the world to be filled with darkness. As an adult unable to do anything to herbivores, he Leaves angrily at this time. A panda named Gohan snatches Legoshi though and runs a clinic on the black market and suspects Legoshi is the killer because of the recent killings of herbivores. Legoshi remembers the first time he met Haru, saying he had attempted a crime though and has seen many carnivorous animals that violate the principles and is very wary of Legoshi. Legoshi confesses his identity as a high school student and speaks out about his affection for Haru. Gohan believes that Legoshi likes Haru because he wants to eat her. This feeling based on the hunting instinct is very distorted considering Legoshi's age though, and gives him a copy of the adult magazine. If Legoshi doesn't react to the magazine, it means that he really wants to eat Haru. After leaving the clinic, Legoshi bumps into his friend Oba. Oba escapes from the black market and he can't eat the fingers of the old sheep at the thought of his herbivorous friends. This moves Legoshi a lot. Legoshi, like Oba, struggles to control his instincts. Legoshi then re-engages in campus life of the food served in the cafeteria. Legoshi's favorite is Wednesday's egg sandwich, but what he doesn't know is that Wednesday's eggs are served by his tablemate. The hand gives her eggs to the cafeteria every Wednesday, a job she is very proud of. She believes that the quality of eggs is related to the dignity of hands, and she works hard every day to lay high-quality eggs. Let's take a look at Haru and Lewis' story. They first met 2 years ago when Haru bumped into Lewis, who was changing horns. Lewis had a haughty personality and did not allow anyone to see his embarrassment. Since Haru was the only one at the gardening club, he decided to stay there for a while. In return, he paid the corresponding remuneration. Haru couldn't ignore the injured Lewis, and instead of accepting the money, she offered to address his wounds. In the process of getting along, Lewis and Haru had intimate interactions. It's just that the relationship was not destined to come to fruition, and Lewis had long told Haru that he has a fiancée. As Haru prepares to leave the gardening club, she meets Legoshi. Although Lewis claims that he and Haru are only friends, Legoshi smells Haru's scent on him. Perhaps Legoshi has guessed their relationship, but he doesn't want to believe it after experiencing the black market incident. She begins to doubt his feelings for Haru, unsure if he really likes her. At this time, Juno comes to Legoshi's side. She has a crush on Legoshi and even begins to fantasize about their happy life after marriage. Unfortunately, Legoshi doesn't know anything about Juno's thoughts, just treating her as the younger sister of his kind. Meanwhile, Legoshi's good friend Jack discovers an adult magazine in his dorm room because the cover is a sexy bunny. Jack worries that his friend has become a pervert. Legoshi has to explain his feelings for Haru to Jack. Legoshi is not interested in magazines. Fearing that he would hurt Haru, he decides to distance himself from her, but feelings do not deceive. After seeing Haru and Lewis' intimacy, Legoshi is overwhelmed. At this moment, he is clearly aware of his feelings for Haru because Haru is always alone. Legoshi, worrying about her safety, offers to escort her back to school. When it comes to Haru and her private life, Legoshi hopes she will cherish herself. Haru feels that a powerful carnivore like Legoshi cannot understand how difficult her situation is. They have an argument which catches the attention of the guards. Haru, fearing that Legoshi would be caught, drags him into hiding. After the night passes, Legoshi and Haru become much closer. On the occasion of the cultural festival, Juno shows amazing cohesion and is completely integrated into the club. Fearing that his position would be challenged, Lewis has a conversation with her. Juno wants to become B-stars and officially challenges Lewis. Lewis sees Juno's ambitions, but he doesn't think she'll succeed. Even Legoshi, whom she likes, is unlikely to like her. Juno suspects that Legoshi already has a girlfriend and decides to keep an eye on him for a while. At this moment, a power outage makes Juno understand Legoshi's intentions. Legoshi worries about Haru's situation and rushes to her side as soon as possible. Haru is in the dark and she can't see Legoshi's face, and she mistakes for Lewis. Legoshi doesn't have any complaints, and as long as Haru is safe and sound, he is able to rest assured. In the new episode of the story, Louis' secret is revealed. When Lewis was 5 years old, he was caught on the black market because his desire to survive was too strong. He attracted the attention of a rich merchant. The rich merchant locked Lewis in a room full of carnivores and gave him a knife. At that time, Lewis had no power to fight against carnivores and could only choose to end his life. The rich merchant rescued Lewis in time and decided to adopt him. Lewis was raised as an heir from an early age and was under great pressure, so he desperately wants to get rid of the past and becomes B-stars. Louis' road to success is full of ups and downs. The carnivores do not want Lewis to be the leader and intend to attack him secretly. Thankfully, Legoshi stops the carnivores' plot. Legoshi admires Lewis and feels he is the best person to lead them in order to better protect Lewis. Gashi decides to deal with his feelings. It's a doomed love confession, and Legoshi is ready to be rejected because Haru keeps interrupting him. Legoshi delays the confession by a day. Haru thinks she is too different from Legoshire and is distressed about how to reject him. Just then a pack of lions captures her. 3 herbivores witness the scene and ask the staff for help. The mayor learns of Haru's capture and lies that he will find Haru as soon as possible to keep them quiet. On the one hand, the mayor is also a lion, and he has always promoted that lions are kind animals, so he does not allow the image of lions to be destroyed. On the other hand, if it is the lions who kidnapped Haru, she must have been killed, and there is no need to look for her. Meanwhile, Haru becomes the prey of the lion group. Later, the group leader asks Haru to take a shower first in order to perfect her flesh in order to conceal the news of Haru's capture. The mayor tells Lewis about it. He threatens Lewis with black market experience to act as if nothing has happened. Fearing the revealing of the secret, Lewis is forced to agree with the mayor. When Legoshi asks Lewis for help, Louis turns him down. For the peace of the entire city, he chooses to sacrifice Haru. Legoshi is very disappointed with Lewis and decides to go alone to save Haru. While searching for clues on the black market, he meets Gohan reminds Legoshi that the lion group is a criminal gang of 35 lions that he can't defeat alone. Legoshi still refuses to give up and insists on rescuing Haru. He tracks Haru sent to the secret base of the lion group, but before he can enter the door, he is caught by a lion. When Legoshi is in danger, Gohan saves him. Bowen is moved by Legoshi and decides to help him get his wish. With Gohan's help, Legoshi breaks into the top floor of the base. At the moment, Haru is looking back on her life. She was born into a very ordinary family, and her mother taught her to always be careful about her own safety from a young age. Haru is weak by nature. She is accustomed to the sympathetic gazes of the outside world and is very eager to be treated equally. Haru later discovers that she is only recognized when she has intimate interactions with others. Haru likes this feeling and has intimate interactions with males in succession, but she never expects there to be people like Legoshi in the world. He does not sympathize with her weakness and has been caring for her in his own way. Haru is impressed by Legoshi and decides to rebel against the group leader. Unfortunately, Haru is too weak to confront the powerful team leader. Just as Haru is about to be killed, Legoshi comes to the scene to protect Haru. Legoshi shows his bestiality and takes down the group leader. Legoshi then leaves the base with Haru. Because of Legoshi's kindness, he spares the group leader's life. The group leader tries to shoot Legoshi but is stopped by Lewis. Lewis hates the carnivores so much that he kills the group leader with his own hands. Legoshi doesn't know that Lewis has saved his life. Because it is too late, they can't get on the train back to school and are forced to stay in a cheap love hotel. This is a great opportunity for Legoshi, who admits that he was the carnivore that attacked Haru, but he doesn't expect that Haru has known about it for a long time. Legoshi risks his own safety to save her. Much to her touch, just as they are about to have intimate interaction, Haru is influenced by the rabbit's instinct and burrows into Legoshi's mouth. At this moment, they finally realize the distance between carnivores and herbivores. Legoshi doesn't dare to have any more thoughts about Haru as long as she is alive. It is enough. Back at school, Legoshi is taken to the infirmary because of his physical injuries. Juno immediately comes to visit Legoshi and expresses her admiration for him. Even if Legoshi likes Haru, Juno doesn't want to give up her feelings for him. When she meets Haru, Juno realizes that they haven't had intimate interaction yet and officially challenges her. On the day of the cultural festival, Juno wins the favor of the audience with her beautiful dance. After the performance, Juno praises Legoshi in public because Legoshi risks his own safety and saves an herbivore. Juno uses this to show everyone that carnivores are inherently good with their efforts. She hopes that the world can be a better place. During a ceremony that must be performed by the couple, Juno confesses her feelings to Legoshi. The image of them together hurts Haru and she develops an inferiority complex and quietly leaves the scene. But Legoshi only has Haru in mind and he does not accept Juno and follows Haru closely. Legoshi knows that he will not eat Haru and wants to take the opportunity to confess his feelings to her. Haru has low self-esteem and she has been trying to suppress her feelings. Before Legoshi confesses, Haru chooses to escape. Legoshi catches up with Haru and confesses his intentions. He wants to become stronger so that he can fight the traditional idea of separation between carnivores and herbivores and overcome his bestiality. Haru is tempted to grab Legoshi's hand, but she eventually backs off because there are too many uncertainties in the future. Haru can only say that she is willing to wait for him to become stronger at the end of the story. Lewis, who has been missing for many days, returns to school. No one knows what Lewis has gone through, but he seems to be different. The story ends here. Beastars puts a group of talking animals into the framework of human society. It tries to show us that contradictions can never be resolved. Just like in real society, everyone has their own characteristics. As long as you cover it up properly, no one can tell if you're a grazing rabbit or a large gray wolf eating meat. This is how society works, and while it fights the darkness, it also requires us to allow the existence of defects to a certain extent. So we often say that the adult world is not just black and white. Well, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to give me thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Have a lovely day.